was? Say hello to my little friend!
Hey guys, this is Debbie from West Tennessee Preppers. Guess what day it is? Ship a container. Woohoo! It's Saturday, August 4th. The only thing is the time changed. It's going to be at 4 o'clock, so we're patiently waiting. So let's show you where it'll be located.
Our shipping container is here. It's being backed up.
Ooh, look how close. Holy crap. Holy shit.
Alright.
That's a nice sound. Alright, this is what it looks like inside. Look at this. Keeps on going and going. And there's that floor part with that one guy on YouTube. I am just so excited for him. This is what he wanted. And we made it happen. He did so much for me that I think it was time for him. You know, now his bike can be safe and he can come in here and work. And I know he knows exactly what he's going to be doing here, and I can't wait to see what he does, because you see inside the house. Imagine what it's going to look like in here. So, between the outside. Yeah, baby. Robert Lewis, thank you so much. I mean, him and I don't know what the other guy's name was, but they did a terrific job. They leveled it. The guy is an honest guy. We'll leave a link at the bottom telling you who the guy is. He's local in our area, Indian Mound. We actually got to see the container that we want, and he's a real good guy, a family guy. It's his family business, and he's been doing it he's a hard worker. He does everything. So, and look how perfect. Can't believe it. Can't get any better than this. This is just...
He was giving a hard time to his son about being a 1/16 of an inch off level. Over 40 feet, that's like nothing.
Yeah. And he worked with us too, which is it's nice to...
Yeah. Looks good.
He did a great job.
I'm gonna do concrete footings, I think, on the back. I'll buy 2 of those those cardboard forms. And just mix 2 concrete footings. This way it's nice and solid. Give it a coat of paint, that's it for the winter. We're just trying to get everything prepped up for the winter. The wood stoves, storage, all that type of stuff.
And look at this. Look, we thought it was going to be closer to the house. This is like perfect because he still work and still work
and it doesn't obstruct anything, right?
Nope.
No.
It's I don't know how they did it, but they did it.
So, I'm going to take the outer door latch off the door, and all these nuts are frozen with the bolts on the other side. So I'm splitting these nuts down the middle in hopes of being able to take these off. I got a majority of them off on one side. This is the last one, and just like anybody who does any kind of work knows, there is always fucking one. So I'll walk you around outside and show you. Alright, so what you have is I'm taking the outer latch off there. I saw some videos on guys taking off the exterior, I guess that would be the exterior one, and then just having one. and that it still functions fine, because 2 right now is just a pain in the ass. You have to line up the cams in order to shut it, and until I can figure something out with the door, this is kind of what I got to do. So I'll check back with you. This is a bitch. 1 down and 1 to go. As you can see, it still seals really tight. But now you don't have to have that dual motion trying to line all the cams up. It's much, much easier. Last one. All right, so there you go. I also started to, I pulled all the stickers off it. Came off pretty easy, but I have this stuff on here. I don't know what it is. It feels like some kind of adhesive gummy shit. So I'll probably end up getting zip strip and just see all these patches here. I looked from the inside. They're not welding patches. There's like 1 patch on this whole container, which is, you know, I've seen some with 10 and 20. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Got the stickers off the side. I got to get myself a couple flap discs, take off some of the surface rust, and then I'm going to get some paint on eBay. And I'm going to do it the old school way, and I'm going to roll it on there. And she'll be sealed up for winter. A couple of people asked me, they said, what does a roof look like? I want to trim some of these branches up here, but this is the roof. It's like a brand new roof. It literally is like a brand new roof. There's the saw. I'm going to cut some of these limbs down. Here's what you got here. See? All the way down. Not a dent. Looks like it might be actually be a new roof. I can't tell, but it's absolutely meticulous. I mean, I'm looking for spots of rust, and there's absolutely nothing. I do have to clean my gutters, though. Yeah, so I'll check back with you. Oh, we cut a bunch of limbs off here. Some pretty big stuff, too, by the way. I know it doesn't look big in the camera, but a couple inch diameter. We have free range now to the roof. Man, what a bitch. It's nice up here, though. I'll tell you what. I didn't put it down on the footings yet, so I don't want to go down there. Man, what a bitch yesterday. I had the second one half full, and I made a judgment call that was poor, and it started to pour. So after digging this hole 2 by 2 by 2, I had to shovel all the concrete out because the hole was filling up and flooding. Anybody knows concrete, too much water is no good. So we have a nice day today. I'm trying to get this done. I got 5 bags in there right now. Here's the other one. The other one is a couple days old now. I peeled the form off there and it's looking good. Yeah, but we're working on the second one. So second verse, same as the first. We got the, we took Debbie's vehicle today because I had to clean out mine. Got about, I think, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, about 13 bags again today. So that's where we're at. And I'm just using my my brand new, which looks like shit already, 1/2 inch drill. Luckily, it's got this handle on it. I'm mixing 3/4 of a bag at a time, so we're making headway. We'll check back with you. Yeah, so I got a message from Sonotube saying I was mixing this too wet. It's on the wet side, but it's by no means wet. I mean, it's no means, that is not an excuse for a tube to collapse in on itself. Is your back burning? Call 1-800-DEBBIE. 80-pound bag like it's nothing. Look at her. She's a strong white woman. All right, so the second one is finally poured. We did it all wet, one piece. And so we're just gonna play that little waiting game again. This one doesn't seem like it's collapsing like the other one was. I don't know how consistent that is, but she's plumb and she's level, and man, that's bitch. But yeah, so there you go. We'll play the little waiting game, and I'll check back with you in about 3 hours, 2 hours. Oh, we got the Harleys going by. On average, about 40 Harleys an hour go by my house here. This is going to be good for business. So we're set up here, and as you can see, up against there, we are level, plumb level that way, and plumb level that way. You can see that bubble there. And she's set up, so we're good. We have no collapsing. So we have another success. I was worried while I was in the shower, see? I'm in my slippers. I was covered in concrete. Any of it. We picked up the dark forest green and also this Battleship Gray. It's made by Diamond Bright. I just got done doing a coat on the floors, on the floor of the shipping container. I used just a standard roller. I dipped it actually right in the bucket. And I did a quick heavy coat. So I got the little fan here. I don't know how much good it's gonna do, but we'll let that cure for a day or two. I wanted to get a coat of paint on there because they got that arsenic shit. They say that these floors are coated with arsenic or something, and I don't know. So I'll be doing a review on this Diamond Bright here, this paint. I don't know. It was like $99 with free shipping. It's heavy duty, it's oil based. Yeah, we'll see what goes on. It looks like the first coat is sucking right up pretty much. So the second coat shouldn't have to be as heavy. I want to do the walls, but I need to do the floor first. So if there's if I run into about a half a gallon, if I could keep it at about a half a gallon, then I could hit the walls. I'd like to do the walls too.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Good morning, YouTubers. You gotta dig that echo, come on. What's going on, guys? So, I got 2 coats on the floor, and then I had about 2.5 gallons left, and I was able to get a real thin coat on the inside walls, almost all the way, as you can see here. I don't know if you can see in the back, focus, in the back there, that little small section's not done. The back wall's done. And you know, it's just the first coat. You can see there's still some white showing through. It's gonna need 2 coats, but we're strapped on money, so I don't know really what the next step is, but the floor is pretty good. So we'll, oh yeah, the old Marine Vaughn, I suggest you guys check out his channel. He's a cool guy, man. He's an ex-Hell's Angel, really good guy. He suggested I keep the ceilings white, so I'm gonna take his advice there. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good there with the ceilings white. We're gonna have fluorescent lights all up in there and countertops and everything, but it's a really slow process, man. So we'll show you the pillars. So there you go. I peeled the cover off the other one. It's all plumb and straight. Now we're just gonna wait, and we're gonna drop some weight on it in the next few days. I wanna let these cure up for a couple days before I go doing anything. Giving you an update to the shipping container over here. I got a coat, second coat on the side. Now I didn't finish it, I still have a little bit in the back. Second coat on the side. I painted the doors, and I'll walk you around to the other side. So over here, we got the first coat on the side, and she's looking pretty good. She's looking pretty good. So that's where we're at. I painted those pillars green. I figured they wouldn't stand out so much, you know what I'm saying? I still didn't drop it yet because I want to finish these pillars and get it painted up. I think I'm going to paint the base too around the concrete, but the back's also got a coat of paint. This is from a construction site that somebody dropped a bunch of stuff off. It was all 3/4 inch chipboard, or whatever you want to call it, just dumped off here. In the truck here, we got what we need to hang the lights. I have about 25 or so. Some of them are 15-foot 2x4s. It's incredible, the stuff that he's got. He's got 2-3 trailers. He's got, oh man, enough supplies to easily survive on any apocalypse. It's just incredible. He has a metal cabinet here that I might actually take. The door's on the ground there. But yeah, it's pretty incredible. This is pretty incredible stuff. Look at all this. It's unbelievable. I mean, I got what I need for now to get the lights up, so we'll check back with you. So I got my my lights all spaced out. Every 5 ribs, I have another light. And the 7th one ends up right at the end where it's supposed to, where that counter's gonna be. Now let me tell you something, man. The tube, this tube here, is like 1/4 inch. It's like 1/4 inch. And the self-tapping screws, I gotta give it everything I got just to get the self-tapping screws in. But here you go. This measurement here is 9.5 on center, which is this. So we'll be able to just get a couple of screws and screw these lights up, and they'll be nice and solid. I got 2 done so far, and I'm working on the third one. But what I'm doing here to make life a little bit easier is I made a spacer. This spacer goes in between here like this, and then I know where the next hanger has to be. It makes life a lot easier. And then by using the spacer here, I'm 9.5 inches on center. So that's what we're doing. And we'll have lights all the way down. It's gonna look good. So we're about 1.5 inches from the ceiling, which I could live with that. And yeah, so we'll check back with you as I make progress here. Thank God Bill had all that lumber. I have nice 12 and 16 foot 2x4s, pretty much as many as I want. He said I could take. So that's what you got so far. So we're working our way down the container. I'll check back with you. It is hot as balls in this container right now, but we managed to get 4 done. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they're all nice and even. Each one has 2 2x4s. Keep going. Keep going. All right, so there you go. All the way down, 9.5 inches on center. We managed to accomplish getting them all in. And so for right now, I only have 1 self-tapping screw inside each joist hanger, which I think probably is enough for lights. The lights only weigh about 3 pounds. I mean, this is probably overkill as it is, but so our next accomplishment is going to be to hang the lights. On to the next portion of our light installation here. I took my shelf and I emptied it. I used a laundry basket and a couple of 2x4s, and what it does is it allows me to put the light on top and position it so it looks nice, right? And then I just go along and I screw them on. That's really pretty much it. I mean, they're really, really, really strong. I mean, really, really looking good. So we only got about 7 to go. We'll check back with you. So we're coming along. I decided to stagger them using that same spacer that far from each side, and I decided to stagger them. This one here, I actually have to move that way. I started going down the center and it was just way too difficult for me to work on my own. It's like 108 right now. It's morning and this thing is hot as balls. And I think in the long run, I think it's gonna be more effective anyway because it staggers the light, and I think it looks better. So we'll check back with you. She's looking good. 2 more to go. We got the last one here. I'm ready to screw up the last one. Thank God. It's a war zone out here. But I'm finally done. I moved that one over to the side. I utilized that same spacer to keep them so far from the wall. So now we move on to the, I'm gonna start putting all the bulbs back in the fixtures. So we are done putting all the bulbs in. And putting the lenses back on. So now it's just a matter of kicking the tires and lighting the fires. Looks pretty damn good, if I might say. It looks good staggered. All right, so after a long, grueling day in a 110-degree container, I'm gonna let Debbie plug it in for the first time. Let me step back here so I can get the whole thing here. You ready?
Ready?
Hold on, let me step back a little. Light it up, baby.
I'm gonna face this one. Okay, here we go.
Does it look good?
Oh my God! Wow!
All wire capped. I got to go back and tape over the wire caps just to be safe.
Let it be light.
Let there be light. Well, it's nighttime. and you can't see a damn thing out. It's actually not even nighttime, right, Deb? It's not even nighttime. The sun's going down over here in West Tennessee. Another beautiful sunset. And she's lit up like an airport. So I found a guy with a deck. He was ripping down. So I went and I grabbed a bunch of this 2x8, 2x6. We're gonna use that to build our countertops. Two of them are really good, and they're, I'm gonna say 16 foot long. So what our goal is gonna be is to make the longest countertop that we can with some sturdy legs. And yeah, I just spent the last hour pulling nails out. There was tons and tons and tons of nails. And some of the shorter ones, as you can see, still have nails. But so I guess we'll check back with you as far as what we could create from nothing. All right, so a day later, what we managed to accomplish. By the way, it's another beautiful day in Tennessee. A little tiny bit overcast, but probably because of the chemtrails from yesterday. Yeah, they were everywhere. So here's what we got. I have a 15.5 foot countertop. Initially, Bill was going to give me some 4x4s, but I like to overbuild everything. So I actually used the 2x8s, and I made L-shaped legs, so it covers more area on the ground. So I just have to wait a day for this to dry out. But this is just a little, you know, a little example of how you can repurpose stuff. Okay, this is about $150 worth of wood, easily. These two pieces are 15, 16 foot long, and again, it's 2x8. There's a simple way to repurpose lumber, you know, to build, you know, what you need. And if you do it right and you do everything square and level, you could come up with some really cool stuff. So now Bill is going to give me a bunch of this stuff here. This is 3/4 inch. If it were 1/2 inch, I might not use it, but this is 3/4 inch chipboard. So what I'm thinking of doing is doing double layer on top of this. Because, you know, in the event, the reason I built it like this, guys, is because in the event that I ever have to rebuild a motor, one of my Harley motors, or rebuild a transmission, or anything I might want to put on there that's a heavier load. I know people use 2x4s, and, you know, if I had 2x4s readily available, I might do that, but, you know, this was ready, available to me, and probably going to go back and get more. And I'm going to build a little work area over here just to put my tools on and stuff, and might even build a bike ramp. I don't know. I'm contemplating doing some basic Harley service and oil changes and stuff like that, you know, because on an average day we get at least 50 bikes going by here, at the very least 50 bikes. So if I get myself a nice sign and put it out front or something, I could do a little gig on the side there. But yeah, she's pretty strong, man. I might add some additional cross members. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna see how this stuff reacts to the span and work from there. Here I doubled up in the middle. I want to say this is a 3.5 foot span here. I might actually get some of this stuff here. This is 2x6. These little pieces over here. I got a piece there and a piece there. I might actually add a couple more in there. It's 31 inches from the front to the back. Actually, it's 34. If the beams are 31 that I'm putting in there, so 1.5 inches, 34.5, something like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna run the little heater in here, and I'm gonna let it dry out for a couple of days. Let the lumber dry out. I'm gonna go over it with some 60 grit just to get the smooth bumps out and stuff like that. And it's gonna be machine gray. And again, I have carte blanche to all this 3/4 inch chipboard. Tons and tons and tons of it. Well, we got the first coat on there, and she seems to be sucking right into the wood, so the wood really needed it. I air dried it, and there's what you got. I also built this this side countertop that goes along the back corner there, and I made it low for a small drill press and a chop saw and whatever I might need for that. So we'll check back with you. All right, so we have 2 coats on the frame, inside and out. Did a real thorough job. I screwed down the chipboard, and I got the first coat of paint on the chipboard. but it's starting to look like a workshop now. As you can see, I did this little counter in this on the back there for drill press. I want to get a little drill press and a belt sander slash disc sander, you know, that combination type thing. And that's pretty much it. So we'll check back with you at the second coat, and we'll be able to start making this look like a shop. It's time to play. It's time to play electrician over here. To my mom and dad and family and everybody, if something should happen, I did my best. I just got back from City Thrift, and I picked up a bunch of 1.25" conduit. I got 160 feet of number 2 wire, 80 foot of number 4, and 80 foot of number 6. And we're going to see how this works out here. Oh boy, a lot's been going on, and I'm sitting around here waiting for help. And I'm not finding it, so I guess you just got to kind of take control of the situation. So we're going to go inside, clear out the corner of the room over by the panel, and we're going to run conduit, and we're going to see just how good we can get at it. I don't quite know what I'm doing. I'm not going to hook it up to the box. I'm just going to dig a trench and bring it out to here, and I guess we'll check back with you. All right, so I spent the last hour cutting out the sheetrock, and there was plywood behind there and all kinds of stuff, and then vacuuming, and I shut the power off, and I got my my coupling here, and I managed to get the punch out. The punch out is right there. I had to punch it out, and this is going to go up in there. It's going to be threaded, and then we're going to run our conduit down. Got to kind of figure out where we want it to end up. We'll check back with you. All right, so after about an hour here, I managed to get the main piece in here. I got the knockout, tightened it down really good with a flathead screwdriver, tapped it really good in there, and we've got our 90-degree elbow going down. The only problem I'm running into here, guys, is that it's higher than the beam. The beam is actually lower than it, so I don't know quite exactly what I'm going to do. I've got it aimed slightly in that direction underneath. I guess maybe I'll run a piece of flexi or something to clear the floor beams. I don't know, but yeah, we'll check back with you. All right, so the issue that we have here is I'm down in a crawl space. I got about 6 inches above me here. I'm halfway through the house. And I have to heat up and bend the PVC so it will clear this beam. See this beam here? So we're gonna have to work something out to try to make it work. So I have a socket. I'm gonna put a socket inside the PVC so it doesn't collapse on me. Heat it up very slowly and bend it. All right, so we've got our first slight bend. All right, so here's what I came up with. I used the heat gun and I slightly, gently bended it, and I decided to go on the ground. There were too many obstructions. Obstructions. See, everything is nailed to the beam here. If you look in here, there's no gap to get anything done. So it's coming out of our 90 in the living room, coming down, and now it's going to go right directly on the ground. All right, so I'm down the other end here. We're going down that way under the panel, and I stuck it, the PVC in the oven, and I gave it a mild curve so that we can come along here and end up over there tight. I don't know if you can see it, but I don't want to come out here because there's a big 6-foot area where you could stand, and I didn't want it to be hanging down, whacking your head and stuff. So I lightly, mildly heated up the conduit, and I gave it a nice curve. It didn't eggshell, it didn't nothing. The fittings went on nice and tight. So we're almost at the other end of the house, so we'll check back with you. All right, so I made it across the house. As you can see, it's going way back yonder. You see, that's a loose piece right there. Going up into the fuse panel, coming under the house. I did a nice little bend over here. I don't know if you can see it right there. Heated it up, contoured it along here. I'm going to get a couple of hangers here just to hang it and support it. It's sitting on the dirt right now, but I'm going to hang it over there. I have to get the hole saw drilled through the siding from the inside so that I could capture it, and yeah, I'll run to the hardware store. All right, so we are all strapped up and we are outside. Check it out. We are outside. Couple of little curve bends, no kinking. We have no kinking. Little burn spot right there, not an issue. But yeah, so we are outside. We are done. Now I just got to pull the wire through. So we'll check back with you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Now we just got to do a 90, go 2 feet down, and go over to our container. So we are on to day 2, and I got my sexy little assistant here helping me. And we managed to fish a small twine through there. And then we pulled our heavier rope through there. And what I'm doing now is I'm just going through here and I'm making my head. I'm making my head with the 2-gauge wire to wrap around my knot, and hopefully with a little bit of success pull all this wire through. Debbie's running it outside to keep it straight. So now what I'm going to do is move on to the second number 2 wire. We'll check back with you. All right, so we have all our heads made, and Debbie, my pretty assistant, has trailed them all side by side outside. What's up, Deb? It's not too bad. It's about, what is it? It is, it's almost 50 degrees. So now we have to harness them all to the main head. And we'll check back with you. Well, we're through. Once I was able to get past that 90-degree bend, me and Debbie pulled it right through. So, on to the next step. Gone with the dish. It's a new era. All we need is internet. This type shit here, this dish shit, is just obsolete. Alright, so I've been out here a few hours today, and I dug about 2 feet deep. I got about 18 inches above the tubing, so we're good there. It's fished out, and it's not quite done yet. What I'm going to do here is this. I'm going to enter from the bottom of the shipping container, and here's why. As the container potentially settles, I don't want to affect the conduit in any way, shape, or form. So what I'm going to do is actually, now that conduit is 1.25 inches. I'm actually going to cut a little bit of a larger square so that that could float in and out of the container, which is what I kind of thought up last minute. It kind of makes perfect sense. So I guess we'll check back with you. I got to run out and get a 90-degree elbow. Well, she's looking right. Another beautiful day in West Tennessee. And yeah, we're almost there. We're almost there. Hardware stores are closed today, and I'm short 190-degree. So we're gonna see how this turns out here. With a little bit of luck, maybe we could get it. So we're into the container. It's a little crooked, but it's all right. The hole in the floor is much larger than the pipe. I'm going to squirt some of that foam down in there, so now the container can go up and down. Broke a shovel, and this is just some of the roots that I had to dig up. So I guess now we can bury it. All right, so we have our 100-amp panel hooked up here. We have the 2 number 2 wires going to the 100-amp breaker, and then we have our neutral, and we have our ground hooked up to the neutral bar, or the ground bar. So we'll walk you inside and show you inside. All right, so we have our 100-amp panel here with the conduit going outside with the hole being slightly larger, so like I said, it could move up and down. We have our 50-amp breaker for the welder. We're gonna run our 110 over to the box. We're using 12 tube wire. What's up? So I popped on the this is the Comfort Zone 10,000 watt heater over here. It's supposed to be pretty good reviews, man. I mean, I don't know, but I ran into a problem over here. I was going to wire it up, but my wire's not here yet from my Amazon, so I need a 50 amp breaker and a 6.2 wire, and figured I'd mount it. And when I run the bracket along here, you see you got these ribs up here. Now I didn't want to go bolting this to the roof, you know, drilling holes and shit like that, so I'll show you what I did. I did kind of like an I-beam design so that I could catch the ribs. You see up here, when I angle it different ways, I can't catch those ribs enough to get some good welds on there. So I did like an I-beam design. I had some more of that 1/4 inch plate. So we're gonna see how this works out. I'm gonna mount this back up on there. I'm trying to get a couple of good inches of weld on a couple of them ribs over a span so that the roof doesn't sag or nothing like that. You know, it's like nice and rigid. And the only way to do that is like an I-beam design type thing. So I guess I'll check back with you in a minute and see how this works. Tell you one thing, on this new 252, Miller really cheaped out on the, there you go. So now I just gotta wait for Amazon to ship my 6.2 wire. But there's what you got. She's rock solid, man. Rock solid. All right, so I got it wired to my 50 amp breaker, my 2 number 6 hot leads, and she's good to go. She's grounded, so let's check it out. Also, I wired it inside here underneath the same leads. My concern is that it makes a heavy, heavy clunk. Now again, this is the Comfort Zone 10,000 watt here. Listen to this. If I put like a glass up there or something, it might fall. I don't know. Listen to this clunk. You hear that? It's like boom. I mean, the whole thing like literally vibrates. But she blows out nice, man. I mean, as far as that, that's probably a common thing, the clunk. I mean, I don't know, but let me stand back here. I'm gonna go back about 15 feet. Now it's about 80 degrees today, so I got it set for 84, so to make sure it works. But I'm gonna say I'm back here about, this is a 15-foot countertop, and I could feel it right here. So I have no doubt that this heater is gonna heat up in the winter, in the cold months in here. Again, it's the Comfort Zone 10,000 watt. It's a nice little machine, but the only thing that concerns me is that heavy clunk. Now it also clunks. If I shut this off, it runs itself down for a minute. Hear that? Another clunk. Now I don't know if that's common or not. So now what it'll do is it'll run for a minute and then it'll shut itself down and it'll clunk again. So 10,000 watt shop heater. I have got 8 foot wide by 40 foot long, and I'm totally confident that this will do the job.